Hello, students. Today we are going to see how to write a story writing. And there are three steps, three topics we are going to deal with: what to write, the steps, and examples. So, what is a story? And story is connected series of events, and it can be either true or imagined. For example, like when you are small, your grandmother had explained you some short stories, isn't it? So, grandmother is explaining stories in the events and the second event and event 3, isn't it? So, in the serious way, the events first the story may be focused on something and it will be connected to the other series. So, and when we say about story, it is just an imagination, okay? Imagination of a things, and it is focused on one topic, okay? Not only many topics, it is focused on one topic, the imagination of the story. The story can be imagined in different way. How does we express the events 1, event 2, event 3? And now we're moving on the steps, okay? What are the steps? There are types of steps. One is identify the main character, okay? The main character of the story. Identify. And the second step is problem. What is the problem happened, okay? The problem that occurred in the story, okay? What is the story is going to happen at the twist. And the solution. If there is a problem, then the problem should be solved, isn't it? The solution and the climax. The coming to the climax, we got the twist on the story, isn't it? The what is some incident may happen in the beginning, and it can be reduced in the twist. It can be multiple solution for the twist. The twist can be solved. Maybe the story should be right on 200 to 250 words. That is a humble request to everyone that you can be more interested. And the final solution, okay, the climax, okay, that was achievement, that works, okay, the final solution for that. So remember that identify the main character, and second is problem. Some problem will be there, and to solve that problem there is solution, and the twist will be there, and the last the final solution to the climax of the story. So this is a small steps for to write a story, okay, in different way. How does we express? So the happy end for the story. Now we will see the things to avoid in story writing, okay. First one is no superhuman character like Spider-Man, or you know about Spider-Man, isn't it? Like Spider-Man, like there is no superhuman character in the story, okay. And overuse of then or but, okay, when you speak in time we use to then or but, okay. The overuse of then or but, try to avoid these things. Then, afterward, next, later, okay, this kind of words should be used. But, after, but, yet, however, still, even so. So by using this kind of words, it can be interest story. And write a story, identify repeated words, uses the synonyms, okay. So using of this kind of things, and no moral of the story. So there should be some moral of the story, okay, moral of the story. So no moral of the story, there is no moral of the story, but then something should be imagined, okay, some of the message should be conveyed, and it should be come naturally. So it should be come in naturally, okay. There should not write at the end of the story, this is a moral of the story, though that it not be the moral of the story. Please give it. So we are seeing about the steps of the stories, okay. Now we are seeing about the what are things to avoid in story writing, okay. That is the very important thing, okay. We should understand that. And now write a short story in 200 to write a story in 200 words with the following beginning and give a solution title to it. Ajay was going out with his family on a picnic in his car, but he forgot to inspect the car. While he was driving the car on the highway, suddenly, what happened? That is the twist, isn't it? So, the Ajay is going to a picnic with the car with his family, isn't it? So here the Ajay is the main character and the family members are the supportive character, we can say in that way. So they were going how? They were going by the car, isn't it? So they are going by the car, and we can see how does it is works on. That is very important to that. So Ajay, he was driving the car and something happened to the car, isn't it? So he did not check the car while before he is going to a place. So the car tire was punctured. So because that was awkward to stop the car. So he did not take any tools on him. Okay, he did not take the tools for the car, so they can't repair the car. So he forgot to check the car whether the car is well or good condition or in a bad condition. He did not check on that. That was an incident, and he was called. You need to call a workshop man, isn't it, for repairing the car. While driving the car got suspended. So what did you understand from this story? Okay, so he was before he is in the car service, you need to go for car service and you change the change the tire of the car, isn't it? So and then only they can be enjoy the picnic, isn't it? So otherwise they can't enjoy. So they went to the service car. So they came to the explanation of the moral or the message that the prevention is better than a cure. That means if you check before the traveling to a car, they can be see. The story is the adventure car trip. Ajay was going out his family on a picnic in his car, but he forgot to inspect the car. While he was driving the car on the highway, suddenly the car started deviating from the road. Fortunately, the car speed was not too high, so he was able to stop the car on the side of the highway. When he checked the problem on the tire was damaged and devoid the air. He got so much befied that he forgot there might be a spare wheel in the car. Then his son realized it and asked him to open the boot of the car. After opening, he took out the spare wheel. He thought the problem would be resolved, but it was not there. So they could not fit it. They started searching for a tire technician, maybe the serviceman. Later, they found the shop in nearby locations. However, as it is early morning, so it is not open. Finally, after waiting for some hours, the tire technicians came and family got relief. But when he took the spare wheel and was about to fit it the car, he saw that the tire was damaged. He filled the air in the tire